अगर सीखना है दिए से तो जलना नहीं, मुस्कुराना सीखो। अगर सीखना है सूरज से तो डूबना नहीं, उठना सीखो। अगर पहुंचना हो शिखर पर तो राह पर चलना नहीं, राह का निर्माण सीखो। Yes, the persons who prepare and build roads for others to walk, who leave their footprints for others to follow, who sacrifice their own comfort and pleasure to give happiness to others, who dedicate their lives in the service of mankind and motherland are really great assets on the earth. A very warm morning to everyone. Revered Principal Sir, Esteemed Coordinator, Madam Indira Bhattacharya, esteemed supervisors, respected colleagues, and my dear children. At the outset, I extend you all greetings of the day and a hearty welcome to the birth anniversary of the first principal of DAV schools and colleges, a great Indian educationist, an ardent Arya Samajist, Mahatma Hansaraj, who is truly acknowledged as the founding father of DAV movement. There is absolutely no doubt that the largest non-governmental educational organization in the world is the chain of Dayanand Anglo-Vedic schools and colleges spread over the length and width of the country. If I am not wrong, at present it has 715 colleges, schools, professional and technical institutions. It is quite surprising that they owe their achievements and status to a frail young man of very modest means who decided to dedicate his entire life to the cause of education. This young man was none other than Hansraj Ji, who soon came to be known as Mahatma because of his simplicity, services, and sacrifice. The life of Mahatma Hansraj is notable for his simple and down-to-earth approach. His mission was to lead the country from the darkness of ignorance to the enlightenment of knowledge. It was due to his untiring and selfless efforts that the first DAV school gained enormous popularity. DAV was the first institution that advocated the cause of education for girls. In spite of formidable opposition, DAV stood its ground. He remained firm in his objectives and didn't care for the obstacles. नजर लक्ष्य पर थी, गिरे और संभलते रहे. नजर लक्ष्य पर थी, गिरे और संभलते रहे. आंधियों ने पूरा जोर दिया, आंधियों ने पूरा जोर दिया, पर फिर भी चिराग जलते रहे. We are proud and fortunate enough to have an opportunity to commemorate and observe the auspicious birth anniversary of such a legendary figure. May I now take the opportunity to invite our coordinator madam, all supervisors, staff secretary, house coordinator, and others to pay a floral tribute to the great soul. All are cordially invited upon the stage to offer flowers and heartfelt gratitude to the portrait of Mahatma Ji. Thank you all. Mahatma Hansaraj preached well. He practiced what he preached: Sandhya or Vedic prayer, Swadhyaya or self-study, Samaj Satsang or weekly religious session of Arya Samaj, Swadesh or loyalty to the motherland, and Seva or service of men were the 5 principles he lived by. He was a great nationalist at heart, besides being an educationist and a religious organizer. He was also an untiring relief worker and social reformer, organizing relief work during earthquakes and famines. He upheld widow remarriage and strongly advocated the abolition of early marriages and caste distinctions. By his efforts, he turned Arya Samaj and DAV institutions into effective instrument of social upliftment and moral regeneration. Every year, we celebrate the birthday of Mahatma Hansaraj by conducting a holy havan. So, I request now Dilip sir and his team members to vibrate the whole surrounding of our campus with the utterance of auspicious and sacred mantras. Let the holy fire of havan burn all evils and negativity from our minds and refresh the environment with purity, sublimity, and positivity. I request the Havan department to start Havan.
Om Agnimeele Purohitam Yajnasya Deva Rutvijam Odaram Ratnadhatamama Om Udbudasyagne Pratijagruhi Tvamishta Prute Sangsrujetha Mayancha Asmini Siddhyate Adhyutarasmini विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत
वेद की बोले रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारी शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए यज्ञ परोपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चलाकर लाभ दे संसार को.
Thank you, Dilip sir and Havan department. Dear children, there are a lot more lessons that we can learn from the memorable journey of Mahatma Hansaraj's life. I am extremely glad to inform you all that the members of the Department of English have prepared a PowerPoint presentation taking into account the remarkable contribution that made Mahatmaji's life notable and popular. So I request Lakshmidhar sir and Upasana madam to start the presentation. Let's all watch and enjoy it.
Education is the only means which would help the masses to get salvation, and this was very well understood by Mahatma Hansraj. He was an erudite Indian educationist and a pioneer of modern education movement. During his time, the sacred soul engineered the young minds to take the path of education and be a torchbearer for the generations. The DAV movement stands testimony to his envisioned ideas and selfless services for the nation in general and the humanities in particular. On this auspicious occasion, let's take a glance at his indelible marks left on the sands of time. Lala Hansraj, popularly known as Mahatma Hansraj, was born in a small town of Bajwara in Hoshiarpur on 19 April 1864. He was a visionary educationist and a man of lofty ideals who led a life of selfless service to the society. His childhood was a long story of poverty and want, but his strong determination and perseverance paved the way towards a bright future. While he was a student, he was greatly inspired by the teachings and emotive appeal of Swami Dayanand Saraswati, the founder of Arya Samaj. He was also a compatriot of freedom fighter Lala Lajpat Rai and an architect of DAV movement, whose outstanding contribution helped DAV to reach the height of success. As the most important legacy of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati, Mahatma Hansraj left behind a pragmatic and enlightened approach to education. Truly, he was the harbinger of modern education. His impeccable approach towards English-oriented, science-based education with a blend of Vedic values is really praiseworthy. Being the founding father of DAV movement, he founded with Gurudutt Vidyarthi the Dayanand Anglo-Vedic school system, popularly known as DAV, in Lahore in 1886, where the first DAV school was set up in memory of Dayanand Saraswati. There, he was appointed as the headmaster for 3 years. Later, he served as the principal of DAV College in Lahore for 25 years. He was the pioneer of DAV movement. Under his leadership, the DAV movement blossomed into a huge banyan tree and expands its branches all over the country. Now, each branch is transformed into a tree itself.
Now let's talk about 10 golden principles of Mahatma Hansraj, which will keep on enlightening the youth of our nation, which will inculcate a sense of humanity and compassion in them. First, God is the primary source of all true knowledge and all that can be known through it. Second, God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He is formless, almighty, just, kind, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequaled, the support of all, the master of all, fearless, eternal, holy, and the creator of the universe. He alone is worthy of worship. Third, the Vedas are scriptures of true knowledge. It is the paramount duty of all Aryas to read them, to hear them, and to praise them. Fourth, one should always be ready to accept truth and give up untruth. Fifth, everything should be done according to Dharma, that is, after considering what is truth and what is untruth. Sixth, the chief object of the Arya Samaj is to do good to the world, that is, to promote physical, spiritual, and social good of every human being. 7. We should treat all with love and justice according to the dictates of Dharma. 8. We should dispel ignorance and spread knowledge. The ninth principle of Mahatma Hansraj is one should not be content with one's welfare alone, but should consider the progress of all as one's own. Last but not the least, everyone is bound in obeying social and all benefiting rules, but is free in matters pertaining to individual well-being. Now, let's take a look at his contribution in DAV movement.
Now, let me take you through different DAV movements. It was founded in 1886 by Lala Lajpat Rai for the welfare of the society. It picked up momentum due to the arduous efforts of Mahatma Hansraj, Pandit Gurudutt Vidyarthi, and other dedicated Arya Samaj activists. It has grown to become the single largest non-governmental educational society in the country. Presently, it is managing 750 plus educational institutions apart from DAV. Well, for this particular movement, there are some dedicated souls without whom we certainly could not have got a glorified better tomorrow. So these people included Swami Dayananda Saraswati, the founder of the Arya Samaj and the great pathmaker of modern India. Mahatma Hansraj, who fulfilled his pledge of 25-year honorary service as first principal of the first DAV college in Lahore. Similarly, Lala Rajpat Rai, who founded and nurtured the DAV movement. Not to forget about Guru Datta Vidyarthi, who sacrificed his life for the foundation of this DAV movement. As I am talking about the movements, let me talk about, first of all, the social movement. It ignited social commitment, benevolent work, nationalistic activity, and a sense of pride in the Vedic heritage. It worked hard for the abolition of various social evils from the society like untouchability, caste system, child marriage, sati pratha, etc. It established orphanages and homes for helpless women. It roared loud for women education and gender equality. It also provided relief to the distressed during floods, droughts, earthquakes, etc. Talking about educational movement, DAV has its institutions in all streams like law, Ayurveda, nursing, medical and engineering. It has its center for preservation of a heritage of Maharashtra for the promotion of classical Sanskrit. It's a complete institution having 750 plus schools and colleges all over the country. It is associated with government and private sectors to expand its activities. Talking about preventive moments, time to time, DAV institutions organize seminars, rallies, etc. for the welfare of the people. It makes people aware about child marriage, child labor, tobacco, casteism, etc. It organizes many campaigns and meetings with higher authorities along with other leaders to discuss various problems like drinking and smoking in open area, domestic violence, etc. DAV movement gives special emphasis on women empowerment. DAV is giving free training in cutting, stitching, embroidery, doll making in several institutes in Ranchi, Delhi, Haryana, Manipur and other places. Here are some modern DAV institutions you can take a look. Finally, I'd like to tell you all, we are all set for a promising tomorrow. The path shown by Mahatma Hansraj is immortal. His teachings, values, exemplary deeds will always lead us towards salvation. We will perform our duties with utmost care and diligence. Becoming true ambassadors of education and transformation would be a perfect tribute to the great soul. We are deeply committed for such noble acts. Thank you.
Thank you, Upasana Madam and Lakshmidhar Sir. Dear children, I am pretty sure that this wonderful presentation must have added more information to the storehouse of your knowledge. To rephrase and sharpen our memory on the contributions and achievement of Mahatma Hansraj, we had also conducted a quiz program yesterday, that is on 18th April at 5:30 p.m. on virtual mode. It was meant for all the students and teachers, and I am greatly delighted to inform you all that we received huge participation in this quiz program. I am heartily thankful to all the participants of this quiz program. The next attraction of this observation is a beautiful role play enacted by the students of Standard 9, in which they are going to display a memorable incident in the life of Mahatma Hansraj. So let's all watch and enjoy the artistic performance of our children.
As rightly said, a simple life is not about seeing how little we can get by with. That's poverty. But seeing how efficiently we can put things first. On the remarkable day of 19th April, India got one of the greatest sons who believed in a simple life but indeed a very high aim.
Lala Hansraj, popularly regarded as Mahatma Hansraj, is an essential part of the Indian education history, especially due to his remarkable contribution and sacrifices towards building one of the most largest educational institutional chains of India, that is DAV.
Mahatma Hansraj, the founding father of the DAV movement, was indeed a noble soul, full of the milk of human kindness. He was a Mahatma in the real sense of the word. The two great Mahatma Gandhiji and Mahatma Hansraj traced identical paths, one in the political and one in the socio-cultural field. They were almost contemporaries. They were both frail of the body but possessed heroic spirits. They could have led the life of luxuries, but deliberately they chose the path of the hardships and sacrifices to work for the upliftment of the society.
Hansraj ji belonged to the Khatri family, which was respectable but not very sound financially. His father, Lala Chundilal, and mother, Hardevi, worked really hard for the upliftment of the condition of the family. As Hans' entire childhood was a long story of poverty, his dreams were truly realized by the efforts and sacrifices made by his brother Lala Mulk Raj, who generously offered to share his meager monthly salary of just ₹80 with his younger brother.
From a brilliant academic record, his family was keen so that he could take up a well-paid government job and end the financial crisis of the family. But he proposed lifelong honorary services to the Anglo-Vedic education.
I looked through the life of this great personality and realized his gravity in the Indian educational system.
Well done, son, well done. Now that you have raised your subjects, now it's time for you to bear our responsibilities as our son.
What? And how?
By doing the government job and freeing us from the debt that we have been shouldering for since long time.
Does he really have to? Am I not doing enough?
Dear, we all are working really very hard. Especially you. You overwork a lot. We can't always make you to carry the burden, can we?
It's fine, brother. I'm grateful for the things you have done for me. I will try my best.
Aren't we pushing our ideals on him?
I know and I feel guilty also. This is the thing that we can do.
I was looking for my dream in true sense, and I'm so glad. Now I have found it.
What?
I'm deeply moved and motivated by the ideals and principles of Swami Dayanand Saraswati ji, and I sincerely wish to tread on his footsteps.
Is this the time you wish to leave us in such a debt?
I'm keen, but I don't know. If I don't follow my heart right now, then I might end up blaming you.
What about your wife then?
In the marriage, I took the oath to never leave his side. Besides that, I'm very inspired by those people and would love to be a part of it.
Okay then, do what is right for you. Everything is up to you now. Hope you'll put humanity and kindness before you do something.
If that is what you wish to do, then I will ever support you with what I have and what I get. Will ₹40 be enough for you?
But brother, it's half of what you earn. I can't.
I have always wanted you to follow your own path, and as your brother, this is the least that I can do for you.
Thank you, brother. I will always be grateful to you.
Our personality is defined by our patience when we have nothing, and with our attitude when we have everything. Even after getting the job he desired the most, he was still humble and kind and was there for people when they needed him.
Good evening, Master.
It seems clearly that you are in distress. What's the matter, my child?
Closing the account for the day, I discovered that we were having short of cash. I toiled many a time, but it was in vain. Master, do you know that I would be lucky if I escape merely with dismissal from service.
Devi, will you mind if I give your accounts book to my
It would
student?
be an honor for me to help someone who actually needs it. Rather than, I would be very happy to say him that he can withdraw as much money as he wants.
Thank you, my child. Here, you can take out as much as needed to meet your cash shortage.
Thank you very much, sir. I am really very obliged to you.
It is easy to be charitable when you are blessed, but real charity comes from scarce quarters. True, only a Mahatma or a divine soul is capable of such great deeds.
Portrayed many undying examples of love, compassion, and charity for others. He believed that compassion is the highest expression of oneself. Every good deed is charity, but compassion is something that's not about seeing the pains of ourselves, but to see the pains of others. He believed that charity is not just doing donations, but making a huge difference.
Mahatma Hansraj was indeed a great personality. His compassion, charity and humility molded him into a Mahatma. He proved that greatness of a person is not what he is. The greatness lies on what he gives.
Inspiring ideals of Mahatma Hansraj keep on enlightening the youth of our nation. A philanthropist in true sense, his entire life is an example of compassion and humanitarianism.
So, on this day, let's pledge to follow the ideals of Hansraj Ji throughout our life. Let's look forward to follow his footsteps and awaken the true Mahatma Hansraj within all of us.
We, the students of Devi Public School Chandrasekharpur, tried to portray and present few small events of Mahatma Hansraj's life through this skit. We hope you liked it and seek your blessings. We thank you for your precious time and hope you liked the small skit presented by all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, participants. Indeed, it was a praiseworthy performance. Congratulations and best wishes. Mahatma Hansraj breathed his last in 1938. He lived a full life, served the Devi institution for 25 years without accepting a single paisa as pay, and devoted another 25 years to the service of mankind. Indeed, Lala Hansraj was a Mahatma par excellence who motivated men to touch the sky with glory. Though he is physically no more with us today, but his ideals, ideologies, and values will always inspire us to achieve our noble goals towards people and nation. We will be able to achieve the unachievable through perfect teamwork and discharge of our duties and responsibilities. We will definitely walk on the path shown to us by this great pathfinder. That will be our best gift to this great soul on his birth anniversary. बहुत कुछ बदल गया, बहुत कुछ बदलना बाकी है, बहुत कुछ बदल गया, बहुत कुछ बदलना बाकी है, हमारा कल हमें आज लिखना बाकी है, हमारा कल हमें आज लिखना बाकी है, रात की ठंडक से पहले, रात की ठंडक से पहले धूप में जलना बाकी है, जो महात्मा जी ने देखे हैं सपने, जो महात्मा जी ने देखे हैं सपने, उन्हें पूरा करना बाकी है, उन्हें पूरा करना बाकी है. With this, we have come to the end of today's program. At the end, I extend my great gratitude to Principal Sir for giving us this opportunity to conduct this program. I am equally thankful to Indira Madam and all supervisors for their constant motivation and support. At last, I am thankful to each and everyone behind the success of this program. Thank you all. Jai Hind.